Gregory. And his opponent across the ring, boxing out of the red corner to my left, wearing black with white trim and weighing in, age trim and ready, 159.5 pounds. He enters the ring tonight also for the 8th time and comes to us from Barrington, New Hampshire. Please welcome Ryan Clark.
Well, Rich,
referee Leo Gastel with the final word.
They switched about. This one is a 4-round middleweight bout. Ryan Clark from Barrington, New Hampshire, 2-5 with 1 knockout against Jay Gregory from Auburn, New York, 0-8-1.
Okay. All right. My apologies for that. I thought we were starting with Vieira, but this should be interesting. We got 2 guys from out of state, believe it or not. One out of New Hampshire, one out of New York. Let's see what we got.
Well, I've seen Ryan fight. He's a tough guy. It just keeps coming.
Got a record of 2-5, 1 knockout. Obviously not that big of a puncher, but you know, and a guy like Jay Gregory obviously doesn't have the best record, but obviously he's fought a lot of guys, so he's probably that type of guy, Bob, that you know a guy needs early in his career to learn, you know.
Absolutely, and you don't need 2 great fighters to have a great fight. You have 2 hungry guys that are competitive and aren't afraid to throw punches and get hit, and they aren't.
I think that right now they're trying to get their range. Jay Gregory's a little awkward, you know. And obviously southpaw, and Ryan just seems to be coming forward, just very aggressively, you know, throwing punches.
But Ryan, who's wearing his black trunks, he just keeps coming. He'll take 4 or 5 punches to throw 1 or 2 good ones.
You know, the crazy thing is, this kid Gregory, which doesn't have the best record, you know. These type of guys, journeymen like this, they actually give a lot of these new guys a hard time, you know. He's staying in there with them right now, so.
Well, I always say, Rich, and you know better than I, that you can't have boxing without club shows. They got to learn somewhere.
Right.
And fortunately, Granite Chin and several other promoters in New England are keeping these kids active and developing them.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you got to start from somewhere, and you know, to put a guy over his head isn't a good idea either. So, you know, Jay Gregory's just an opponent type of guy that comes in and is great for new guys, especially with Ryan Clark. Actually, he's only 2-5, so it matched up pretty good. For a minute there, I thought Jay was going to get stopped quick, but he's hanging in there.
They're throwing a lot of punches. I don't know what the count is. We don't have our counter here.
Looks kind of even at this point. Awkward. I mean, Jay Gregory's obviously a very awkward guy. You know, throws from a lot of crazy angles. Very unorthodox.
Ryan is. He's been in there with some tough guys, and he's gone the distance with Julian Baptiste and Kenny Lawson.
Really, huh?
Yeah, and they're both title holders. So
wow.
This Ryan is tough.
Here these guys go again. They're just standing right in front of each other.
Well, the old story, Rich, about you could have this fight in the phone booth. This is one of those.
No doubt. Ryan is staying right on him, though. He's like staying right on his chest.
Yeah, he's a bulldog.
Yeah.
Whoop. It looks like he's kind of ready to get hit with an uppercut.
Yeah.
Let's see if Ryan will throw it.
Gregory's more of a survivor. You know, you can tell that obviously, like, this guy here knows what to do to just stay into a fight, and he's just leaning on him, just trying to avoid punches. He has no power, obviously, too. You know, so.
Yeah.
Ryan just got to just keep backing him up.
He just took a couple of body shots. Ryan hit him with a few body shots, and that may signal the end soon. You know what those body shots do?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, we both know one of the best body shot punches in the world.
Mickey Wood.
Oh, my goodness. What a left he had.
Remember we had we did that show in Boston, Mickey Wood and Vince Phillips.
Yes.
ABC Wide World of Sports. That was the last episode of ABC Wide World of Sports, actually.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then Mickey had that fight taken away from him, which was a shame.
Yeah, oh, the cut. Yeah.
The famous cut, right?
The famous cut. The poor doctor's first fight.
Man, there was a lot of abuse after that fight. Bob Erin was at that show, obviously, and gave his opinion on female doctors.
and if we look back on Mickey's record, he was in a lot of the fights like this during the beginning, and then his comebacks.
Yeah.
And I say that with plural.
I mean, look, this is where you got to start. You know, you don't want to. Believe it or not, look, this guy's staying right in there. It's actually kind of interesting fight.
There's the uppercut.
I think he's going to get stopped here.
He trapped him on the ropes, and he's not holding on. Left, right, left, a lot of punches. Leo Gerstel, the referee.
Leo's a great referee. He's been doing it for, since I started in boxing, 25, 30 years ago.
I thought that was a shot, Richie. Just missed it. He throws punches and bunches, Ryan Clark.
Hey, they get out of round two.
Yeah. Here we go, round 3 out of 4. He's a punching machine, Ryan Clark, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Rights, lefts, rights, lefts.
Not the biggest puncher, but he's very busy with punches, and they wear on a fighter. So, I mean, he's just wearing Gregory down at this point. But Gregory just, he looks like he's on his way out. And then all of a sudden he starts punching again, so.
Yeah. Ouch. Those body shots hurt me. He's going downstairs on purpose. He's got him trapped in the corner now, and the end may be close.
Yeah, Gregory at this point is just trying to survive.
Ooh, that one hurt.
the funny thing is, a guy like Gregory, he needs to get to the final bell just to get another opportunity without a suspension, you know? Because anyone that doesn't know, when you lose a fight, they usually put you on a 30 to 60-day suspension. Some of these guys live off of this.
Yeah,
you know,
good point.
you know, honestly, like an opponent like him, he's just trying to survive to get to the next one. So, I don't know. There's still a minute and a half in this third round, so.
He's not moving. Leo's giving him a close look. That's it.
That's it, yeah.
He went.
We did have temperature.
Sometimes it's hard to know where to start when the cycle never stops. You're not alone. Visit maketheconnection.net to learn more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 1 minute and 41 seconds of round number 3. Referee Leo Gerstel stops this contest. Your winner by TKO victory, Ryan Clark.
Good win for Ryan. He needed one, pat his record a little bit.
Your referee in charge of the action is Jackie Morrell. Introducing first, boxing out of the red corner to my left. Wearing blue and white and weighing in, a trim and ready, 169 pounds. In his 7 victories, he's won 5 by way of knockout. Coming to us from Bronx, New York, please welcome Juan Celine Zapata. And his opponent across the ring, boxing out of the blue corner to my right. Wearing black with red and gold and weighing in, a trim and ready, 166 pounds. His professional record, 7 victories, 2 defeats, 2 draws, and 3 big wins by way of knockout. Coming to us from Revere, Massachusetts, please welcome Travis Gambardella.
Kid's got a good following, huh?
Jackie Morrell with the final word.
Yeah,
Travis.
He's coming off a tough fight. He fought a 12-1 guy, Wendy Toussaint, down in New York, and was stopped in the first round. But otherwise, he's been pretty solid all the ways through here in New England. See a couple of familiar names. He beat Joe Farina at the Boston Garden, or the TD Garden. I still say the Boston Garden.
I saw that night, yeah.
So he's kind of at the crossroads. He's going to have to put in a good performance to keep going.
Yeah. Juan Celine Zapata got a good physique to start out, so let's hope he's competitive here.
I guess this is a filling out part of the first round.
Yeah.
Trying to gauge distance and throw a few radar punches out there. That is one. He throws bombs. You're fighting one, you want to take him in a little deep water.
He does have 32 fights. You know?
He's been around. He's oh, no knockdown, no knockdown.
Off balance.
There's a lot of tattoos.
Oh, yeah. It's a big investment. But
Well, I was thinking maybe they could be doing like the old days. Remember they had the ads on the backs
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah,
printed on there?
I know, really. It's
They were
crazy.
making, some of them made some good money doing
Yeah.
that. Then the TV said, wait a minute, what? Uh-oh. He slipped, slip went down, but he just bounced right up. Travis is closing the distance,
Jesus,
just in a nice shot.
Zapata just caught him with a great right hand.
Yeah. Ooh, behind the head. Ooh.
Tell you one thing about getting hit in the back of the head, it throws your equilibrium way off.
Yeah.
You do need a few, seconds to pull it
He
together.
didn't take it either. Let's see what he's got. That, of course, was an unintentional. It was an overhand right, and Zapata kind of bent down and got hit. Uh-oh. Gambardella just keeps coming, too. Very aggressive. Which looks like he's trying to set something up here.
I mean, he's a pressure fighter. He likes to just get inside and win.
The pressure got to him. He went down again. That's it.
Nah, disappointing. He could have put a better fight up, in my opinion.
2 minutes and 42 seconds of round number 1. Referee Jackie Morrell stops this contest for your winner by TKO victory, Travis Gambardella. Wearing black with the gold trim and weighing in a trim and ready, 128 and 3/4
the winner of the
pounds.
last fight.
In his 22
Travis
victories,
Gambardella.
he's won 14 by way of
Travis,
knockout.
good win.
He's
Tell us a little
former
bit about the
Brazilian
plaintiff. Seemed
bantamweight
very
champion
aggressive.
and comes to us from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Please welcome Silva. And his opponent across the ring, boxing out of the blue corner to my right. Wearing green with gold and weighing in at trim and ready, 130.5 pounds.
You seem to be very patient setting up that. You work hard on that in training camp.
Yeah, the whole camp we were working on sticking the jab and just moving, controlling the distance, really knowing where the end of my punches are going to go, so then we can break that distance and pick the shots. Trade them inside when we want to, and then step out when we have to.
Well, get a nice shot, Rich.
You looked in great shape. I thought you looked fabulous, man. Really,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Put the punches together really, really nice. You landed them in the right spot. So, that was a nice early stoppage from a kid that's, really durable. So, yeah, man. I hope I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Thank you.
Man.
Yeah. Thank you very much,
That was
guys.
beautiful.
Thank you, Travis. And the next fight is about to begin. Good luck.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Cuban's foundation so solid. Beautiful boxes.
Damn.
I did a little work for Guillermo Rigondeaux, the fabulous Olympian and multi-world champion, and they're artists. I don't know much about his opponent Silva, but he's had a lot of fights. He's done well. See if he can be a test.
Don't they look bigger than 28 to 30 pounders? I mean, these guys, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Or is it just me?
No, I agree. They probably are quite a bit heavier than yesterday, but
that's true.
But not that much.
A fighter could put on 10, 15 pounds, you know, in a day, believe it or not.
Well, I got a fighter, a fabulous fighter, Zerto Ramirez, former world champion. He was putting on close to 30 pounds.
Unbelievable.
He came in fighting light heavyweight at 203 when he got in the ring.
Wow.
He is now a cruiserweight.
Yeah, I would think so.
But he's 45-1. I need one more champ, Rich. I've had 9 world champions. I need one more.
Bob, you've been around since I've started. Me and you have worked together for many years, and you know, you do amazing work.
Yes, thank you. It's a labor of love.
And your book was tremendous, by the way.
Well, thank you. We got a few left. New England's Greatest Boxers. You can go to my website and find out more and purchase it. It's fullcourtpressboxing.com. Thanks for the plug, Rich.
Yeah. Listen, it's very relatable, very easy to understand, and it's just great. It's one of those books you can't put down. I also read Russell Peltz's book from Philadelphia, and they had a lot of similarities in the fact that you just couldn't put it down.
Well, thank you.
So
yeah,
it's very
Russell.
interesting. I loved it. I totally enjoyed it, and I'd recommend it to anybody to buy for sure.
Well, it's interesting right now. These two are taking it easy, but I got a feeling it's just going to explode all of a sudden here.
Well, this kid, Rabi, can punch, obviously.
Oh, right
there
there.
it is.
Straight right.
There it is.
Good call, Rich. Wow,
Yeah, this kid, Armando, he's a very big puncher.
Here's a replay. Ooh,
look at that. That was a beautiful straight right hand.
It's over. Yeah, he's wobbly. Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 44 seconds of round number 1. Referee Leo Gristel stops this contest. Your winner by TKO victory and still undefeated, Armando Rabi.
I mean, I've seen Almeida many times. He does come to fight. He was a very decent MMA fighter. And
a veteran of
I think
23 professional
he just like combat sports. He'll glove it up in boxing or fight in MMA, no problem. So I hope he gives this guy some good rounds. You know, I've heard a lot of good things about James Perkins, the Pitbull. Definitely a puncher at 12-1-1 with 9 knockouts. So let's see if Almeida can handle the onslaught of James the Pitbull Perkins.
One draw with 9 big wins.
Perkins is coming off a tough loss. His only loss against Steve Sumter up in Worcester. It was a good, solid fight. He hung in there, and there were people people that felt that he should have gotten the decision. He didn't. He fell a little short. But he's an athlete. He's a competitor, and he's coming out against a very durable opponent that hopefully will give him some solid rounds.
Yep. Well, we'll see if the power, plays a factor in the fight. Obviously, with 9 knockouts, from what I understand about James Perkins, he definitely is a type of guy that just comes forward and definitely can punch with both hands. So.
Oh yeah, he hits to hurt, as they say. Saul's been in with the best.
I've seen Saul for many years, actually. His #1 sport was MMA.
Yes.
And then, obviously, a lot of these MMA guys, they can make money in the boxing world. So.
Well, James is teeing off on him right now.
I will tell you, though, in the MMA world, he's a very good fighter.
It's the best shape I've seen him in a while. I heard he was in training camp with what is his name? I can't think of it. The YouTube sensei, Jake Paul.
No kidding.
That's what I heard he was down in, I think, Puerto Rico with him.
Jake Paul, huh?
That's a whole different subject.
Wow.
Huh?
We could talk all night about that, right?
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about that, Oh, James just hit him with a solid right to the chin.
He's throwing some nice combinations right now. Really nice.
Yeah, he's a good fighter. And again, a fighter. Oh!
I'm not shocked. I mean, this kid's going to be... He's going to be non-stop coming forward.
Yep. He caught Saul, who, give him credit, he bounced right up. I don't think he was really hurt, but he was buzzed. James not going to let up at all.
Oh, that was a nice right hand, too.
It's funny with guys suffering their first losses. They come back one way or the other. They either learn from it and hungry and driven, or they're beaten and they never come back. I got a feeling James is going to be challenging for quite a while.
Oh, yeah. He looks nice right now.
Yeah, comfortable, doesn't he?
I think he's got nice defense. He's really relaxed in there. He's got decent hand speed. Obviously good power. Mixing it up upstairs and downstairs. I like his forward style. I mean, I don't see him as a guy that's going to be stepping backwards no matter who he's fighting.
No. And Saul has got a sort of a peekaboo style, but every time he does that, James goes to the body and brings those hands down and then goes upstairs.
Yeah. James, I mean,
Oh, straight.
Yeah.
He doesn't loop them at all.
Nice straight punches.
I think we were talking about the super middleweights in New England, and this guy's right up there with the best of them.
Yep. Yeah, I could envision some really good matchups with him. He's working with Granite Chin as well. I see him standing more in front of guys lately at the later end of his career and doing some very unorthodox things. Obviously fighting Benavidez, to me, he's one of my favorite fighters right now, up and coming. Comes forward, throws great combinations, and if he gets you in trouble, he just puts it on you, So this is going to tell a lot
going to be a great
about
fight.
Boo Boo's really training, probably the best in his career. He's really 100% prepared, but I think Benavidez, like I said, he's got a real nice aggressive style. He punches with both hands, and if he gets you in trouble, he's coming, So it's interesting. If Boo Boo can pull this fight off, this win, it's huge for him.
But isn't it refreshing though to see two really good fighters fight each other?
I love it.
It shouldn't be an oddity, but it is. In this fight, it seems like Saul is kind of fallen into a mode where he's comfortable, and James is missing a little bit this round.
Saul's been around for a while. He's not going to roll over for anybody. I mean, if he gets caught by a kid like this, James Perkins, obviously a good puncher. Like, I mean, there's definitely a good possibility of getting stopped, but he's been around for a long time, and he knows how to hang in there. And
it's funny though, sometimes when you see an MMA fighter box, their feet are in the wrong place, the punches come out of different angles, and that's why the boxer usually has an advantage.
Just like the MMA world, like a lot of boxers that try to go into the world of MMA, it's a whole different thing, different concept.
Yes.
I mean, those MMA guys, man, they really take beatings, I mean, they got those little small gloves.
It's a street fight.
It is. But Saul's been around for a long time. He knows how to stay in a fight. Definitely on the back end of his career. But he's giving James a good fight right now. I like this kid, James. I could envision 2 or 3 guys right now around here in New England. There'd be some great fights for him. Good record, 12-1-1. Obviously, 9 knockouts. And, mechanically looks really good to me.
And when he knocks you out, he knocks you out.
Yeah.
It's not I'm a little dizzy. He really has thunder in his gloves.
Trains real hard, too. I know the guys that work with him.
Well, even then, Rich, as a grave digger, he's always in shape.
That's true. That's very true.
Oh, Saul switched over to southpaw for a moment here. Ooh. Round 3, ready to begin. Here comes the Pitbull, just coming forward, throwing combinations, never throwing one punch. Well, Saul's doing a pretty good job of deflecting punches or getting out of the way of them, but to me it's only a matter of time. I think Perkins has picked up the pace a little bit, so has Saul. We'll see if anybody's going to go down again here in this round.
Saul's huffing, puffing a little bit, Bob.
I would be too if I had a pit bull on my face like he does.
James puts on good pressure, though.
Yeah.
When he mixes it up nice, he goes well to the body.
I like how he moves his head, too.
Really nice.
And he seems big for 167.
Jeez, he really does.
Look at the shoulders in there. There must be the grave digging,
yeah.
I'm telling you. Before you know, remember the old Jack Dempsey when he was hitting the big truck tires? Maybe this is a new way to get in shape. I believe, was it Drake Thassi from Brockton? Wasn't he a grave digger?
Oh, yeah, he was. Worked with the Petronelli brothers and Tony Petronelli. Those were great guys, those Petronelli brothers from Brockton.
Hey, Rich, why don't you tell people what's going on tomorrow right here at this same venue?
We actually have a Rocky Marciano tournament. We're direct descendants of the legendary Rocky Marciano. And we had the privilege of continuing his legacy. And we created a series called the Marciano United Champions. And we're on our 27th year. 27th
my goodness,
year.
27 years.
And it's great. We get fighters from all over New England, and it's a process of elimination. And the final night, everyone gets championship belts, so it's good. We actually partnered up with USA Boxing, and we're the only independent organization to actually work directly with USA Boxing, which gave us that credibility, of the Golden Glove. So it's something that's very, very important to us. Growing up having Rocky as our role model, overcoming all the obstacles he did, being a small guy, short arms. People always doubted him, and 49-0 with 43 knockouts isn't a bad record.
No.
So listen, as a direct descendant and cousin of Rocky Marciano, it's a privilege and an honor to be able to carry on his legacy, and we've had tons of great support, and we enjoy it every year. And, what a better representation than a guy like Rocky Marciano, and especially the fact that he did, he's always was considered small, had the short arms, whole 9 yards, and to be able to, have a legacy that he did is amazing. And, people love it. There's a big statue at the high school that's over 2 stories high.
Wow.
You must have remembered a few years back when they put that up.
Yes.
The WBC paid for that.
Yeah.
Jose Suleiman.
Yeah.
So he donated that because that's how much he loved Rocky, and we built the base. So that's over 2 stories high at Brockton High School. If you're ever in the area, drop in and grab a picture. It's amazing.
Well,
one of the biggest statues in the world.
We got Perkins. I think he's getting a little tired of this fight and wants to end it. He seemed to be just a little more aggressive, got inside for a while, and he's throwing those lethal weapons he has.
Saul, he is an adorable kid.
Yeah.
Geez, I just remember him from so many years ago, and he's still all right, and this is really good for Perkins anyways. He needs rounds.
He needs rounds, you're absolutely right.
Bob, he'd be a great matchup for a lot of these up-and-coming guys right now.
Yeah.
I could see him in a lot of good local fights around here, And
I think he got a late start in boxing because of his interest in hockey. And imagine him on the skates and to drop the gloves. Whoa. But
I really like his style. I really do. He comes
it's
forward,
kind of a little Rocky-like, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, he goes great to the body, and he definitely mixes it up. And Saul, don't kid yourself. Don't think that basically as far as his physique, he's not extremely built like that, but he's durable, and even in the MMA world, this kid is fought very competitively.
It looks like he's struggling. You see a lot of that mouthpiece now. And I think he was doing a little trash talking because Perkins seems to be dead serious, although I don't think I've ever seen him not serious, even out of the ring.
So mixing it up right here. Nice.
Yeah.
Going to the body. Ooh, nice body shot.
Saul's got to be the best 1-in-18-4 fighter in the world.
Well, he gives guys rounds. I mean, he's that guy that's great, for a guy's career, because he's not going to fall over. You're definitely going to learn from him,
Round 5.
for well over 30 years and does a really good job.
Plus, he has a very interesting educational background that very few know about, I bet.
Master's degree.
Yeah.
And I'm a school teacher for, oh my God, probably close to 30 years.
Probably, arguably, one of the most likable trainers in the East Coast.
Yeah, he works really well.
Very well
I mean, it's a
respected.
passion. I mean, that's what he likes to be more than anything, working with the fighters, you know. I was more of I'm more of a promoter. I think I have a good instinct for the business. I think I really understand styles, and I think my best thing is my matchmaking ability. So it's what I like to do. And of course, Mike likes training the fighters, so it's a great combination.
Well, it's funny that there are guys like yourself, like Chris Traietti, that promote. They've managed. They've done a little training too, and it's just there. You're in the boxing world.
Yeah.
That's part of your life, and a big part of your life, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never not be in the boxing business. I just love it. I love the people, you know. It's a respectable business. I think everyone respects everybody, you know.
It's never a dull moment, that's for sure.
This fight's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't think anybody expected this to go this deep.
Saul's right in it.
I don't think he's won a round, but yeah, he's still there.
He's in the fight. James, of course, is winning the round, but he's still standing in front of you, you know.
It only takes one punch.
And, you know, if you look at him, you might think, hey, this guy's going to get stopped early based on the look of the fighters. And you can't judge a book by its cover for sure. And Saul has been around long enough where I know he's not going to fall over for anybody, you know. And James is getting great work out of this. Clearly ahead, you know.
There he goes. Body work.
Yep. Now, if they had MMA gloves on and they were in a round circle, it might be different.
It would definitely be different.
Yeah.
Let the action speak for itself for a minute here.
It's a good fight.
Yeah, they're not taking any breaks.
Saul's getting more and more confident.
Yeah, he's moving his hands and arms around like, yeah, come on, bring it to me.
Thing is, when you get too confident, and sometimes when you get an unexpected punch come in.
Yeah, he's going to survive another round.
Whoa! James hit him with a nice overhand right at the end. I'm telling you, it's nothing until you experience being in there with those gloves and, you know, getting hit and punching back, and you just really don't quite understand, you know, or appreciate it. Oh, look at Saul all of a sudden. Wow.
So looks like he's going for the knockout.
Yep. Definitely winning this round at the moment.
I think you're right. I think James is a little gassed there.
I think they're in the corner saying, listen, he's tired, man. Just go get him.
Looks like he's going to try to get that one punch to get him out of it. Whoops, missed with it.
This was a good fight, I think.
Yeah, a surprisingly good fight. If you, again, comparing numbers.
Oh, yeah.
But it's boxing. It's two people with...
Right.
You got to have big hearts to get in there, and when you're in there, might as well throw the leather.
I mean, Perkins winning big, but this last round's interesting. Still a minute and a half. Oh, Saul stepping up all of a sudden.
James isn't moving his head and shoulders like he was.
Threw a lot of punches. He really did. He controlled the pace the whole fight.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to go the distance. And Saul's the aggressor in this round after 5 rounds of Pitbull doing it.
I mean, Saul won this last round for sure. I mean, I think Perkins won the others, but I think his plan was to try to get him tired and get him late. So overall, it was a very good competitive fight here. So
it's interesting because you got. I think if you're in Perkins, you want to fight 8 and 10s. And after 6, he's a little bit scassed against a guy with the record that he has. But the records go out the window once they go between the ropes. Yeah. And this one proves it.
I mean, I know Saul fought for me back in the day. And he can fight. He's no bum.
Good fight.
I promise
Good
you,
fight.
We did have temperature.
Sometimes it's hard to know where to start when the cycle never stops. You're not alone. Visit maketheconnection.net to learn more.
Here's the decision,
After
John
6 rounds of
Vieira.
action, we have a unanimous decision. Judge Nace sees the bout 59-54, while judges Appice and Varela see it 60-53. All to your winner in the red corner, James Pitbull Perkins.
After I came home from Iraq, I could still hear the booms. Makes it hard to be a good mom.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Naomi Mathis, Air Force veteran.
DAV helps veterans get the benefits they've earned.
Thanks to DAV, I was able to begin to heal.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
My victory is being able to be here for my children.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Mike Perez with Fire for Effect Foundation. I'm the vice president. Okay, Mike, tell us a little bit. Other than it's apropos, we're here at Veterans Day. You guys do so much for veterans and their families. Tell us a little bit about the organization. Oh, absolutely. So, well, first off, today's the Marine Corps birthday. So, combat sports and the Marine Corps birthday go hand in hand. So, it's off. Happy birthday, Marines out there. Correct. I should. Second off, Fire for Effect Foundation. We're based right here out of Bridgewater, Massachusetts. And our goal is to help everybody in the area. Our main focus is on veterans and on first responders. So that we have a veteran fighting in the last fight of the night, Kevin Big Gulp Nagle, a very proud veteran. He was deployed in two different ones at Kosovo and Iraq, I believe. Works at the VA right here in Brockton. So I got a feeling a lot of veterans were here for him tonight. So I think everyone's going to believe someone if he's a veteran on the fighting on Veterans Day weekend. Yeah. I think we can expect that, right? Absolutely. He weighs 300 pounds, so you better look for. I did have the opportunity to meet him briefly as he was passing through, and he's ready to go. Oh yeah, he's ready to go. What else does the organization have coming up with the holidays coming? So with the holidays right now, we're all looking forward to the Veterans Day Parade that's happening in East Bridgewater tomorrow. That's starting at about 10 a.m. At 8 Bridgewater event. Most of our events are going to start off next year. Most of our stuff's outside, so starting in July, we have a first to father event. And how did you tie in with Granite Chin? Hey, we got lucky. We had a phone call. We did a phone call. I didn't know we responded to our email. We got a phone call email. Then showed up. We got our president's over there on the cam tonight. So we showed up and we got a bunch of things going ready for tonight. And I should note that the owner and promoter of this event, Granite Chin Promotions, as you reach Traietti, it was an Air Force veteran who was overseas also. So we're everywhere. Hey, we're putting it all in the family over here today. Yeah, it's great. Congratulations. It's great. Do you at Bridgewater, how has it responded to your organization? Has it jumped in with both feet? Everyone's jumping up with both feet. There's some events that we're kind of not turning down, but we're trying not to quit too fast. We're trying to stay at a consistent rate that way we could do what we want to do in helping the community. So that's our main focus right now, is to continue to help the community as much as we can. So we're not trying to grow too fast like a lot of organizations do. We're just trying to be smart and methodical about it. All right, I see the next fight is about to begin. Thank you for coming over and explaining to us with the organization. Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner to my right. Wearing red with white trim and weighing in a trim and ready, 213 pounds. He enters the ring tonight for the second time and comes to us from Woburn, Massachusetts. Please welcome Max da Silva. His opponent across the ring, boxing out of the red corner to my left. Wearing black trunks, weighing in at 299.5 pounds. Undefeated as a pro, 3-0 with 3 big wins by way of knockout. A United States Army veteran coming to us from Scituate, Massachusetts. Please welcome the undefeated Kevin Big Gulp Nagle. Referee Leo Castell with the final word.
He's a fun-loving guy, and once the bell rings, fun's over. He just bangs. And when a 300-pounder hits you, especially when you weigh 213, it's going to hurt.
They want Jim to fight.
They want Perk to fight Big Gulp?
Yeah.
All right, we got
Tell me what you think.
ready to start. Leo Castell, veteran referee, is in the ring. The third man in. And let's see. The big boys. Everybody likes the heavyweights, Rich.
299.5. Imagine.
No, I can't.
I know he's a good puncher for sure.
Well, when you're that big and you hit somebody, it hurts. And the guy he's fighting looks like a lightweight compared to him.
I know, I'm just saying that. He's probably about 230.
He's 213.
Wow.
He weighed in yesterday, and I don't think he put on too much from the looks of it. But Kevin is not going to be dancing around in the ring, and he's just going to throw a few jabs and throw that big right hand. Drop it.
Big guy, though, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Really good guy, too, if you get to know him a little bit.
Now, I'll tell you one thing. You can't judge a book by its cover either. A guy like him, look at him. Actually puts them together really nice.
Working with Steve Vercosa, who's had an amazing career.
Steve is a very good fighter.
Yeah, I guess he was out there at Wildcard with Freddie Roach's gym in L.A. for years, and he's sparred with the best. He was telling me about James Toney. I think they were sparring, and I think Kevin hit him a little too hard, and James didn't like it. It was an interesting story that we're not allowed to tell, really, on cable.
I had James Toney on an ESPN show. I'm going to try to sum it up quick. In Taunton, actually.
Oh, I remember that.
And he was the main event. And the police came, and they wanted to arrest him because he owed money for jewelry.
Oh my goodness.
So they tried to stop the whole fight. I had my attorneys there. They were drinking, of course. So, but they ended up working it out. And when James Toney got out of the ring, when he stepped foot on the floor, they arrested him right then.
Oh my goodness.
And they wanted to arrest him, when he got into the ring. I wish I did that now. I would have made history.
Boy, that's a fighter. My goodness. He could do it all, and he did it all at different weights.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I think Kevin's trying to just trap Max on the ropes or the corner here and then just blast him. It's a little short.
Try for a big heavyweight, he's not bad.
No.
I like him. Disappointing.
Oh, I bet.
Especially when you're sitting on maybe $1 million fight.
Yep. That's the first thing I thought of when he won. So they're going to make money.
Hey, I had Kevin McBride, People weren't taking Kevin too serious, and hey, he stopped Mike Tyson.
Hey, I was there with you.
That's right.
That was. I've never heard 20,000 quiet people like that.
Was that amazing?
All you can hear is a couple of Irish people singing and dancing, but the 20,000 people, the Tyson fans, walked out of there in a state of shock.
Oh yeah.
Of course, Mike had a few words for you, if I remember, at the press conference.
He didn't like me too much.
What was it? I'm going to fillet him now?
I'm going to gut him like a fish. I've never had a chance to actually see him again, face to face. I'd like to,
He's much different. I have. He's much, much mellower.
He really did not like me at all.
He's extremely close with Vinny Paz. They were on amateur teams together, and Vinny, of course, is Vinny, and Mike was very shy, and Vinny was the man, and they were very close and still remain close. It'd be interesting. I'd go in there wearing a catcher's mask, though, Rich.
I hope to meet him one day. I do want him. Because it was business, and hey, still say what you want. I'll take a win whenever I can get it. It might have been the end of his career, but Kevin McBride stepped up, and he knocked out Mike Tyson, retired him. Like, that's huge.
Oh, that was one of the highlights of my career, just working it.
Bob, that was great, wasn't it, man?
It was, and I'll tell you a quick story here. Rich will remember. So the press conference, get out of the press conference, we get bused to Howard University. And Howard University is predominantly black. And we came out and there was no buses to bring us back to the hotel. We had to walk through a rough part of town, shall we say, to find a cab, but the cabs didn't want to come there either.
Wow.
We finally made it back alive. And then, of course, when Kevin won, we were trying to find different pubs to go to. We went to the Dubliner or somewhere, but by the time we got there, it was just about closing. Kevin's one of the nicest guys I've ever worked with.
I still see him like Kevin, like you knocked Tyson out. Like, do you understand what happened? Hey, he trained his ass off.
He did.
He did his job, man. He got hit with big punches.
Well,
that was big. That was
Tyson tried to break his arm illegally, I might add.
Oh, yeah.
And you would
big
think,
heavyweight.
if you hadn't seen him and you just saw a 300-pound guy like that, you'd say, oh my God, he's going to be out of breath by the second round.
He's in shape.
Yeah.
He's not bad.
He keeps missing with those short, powerful shots. And Max is giving it all he has.
Yeah, I like it. I think, he's very competitive as well.
Interesting fight. Nobody's been hurt. I think Kevin took the first two, but they weren't overwhelming.
You can see Kevin's like that joyful type of guy.
Yes.
You know, I could see him having a big fun one. Not even knowing, I guarantee he's a great guy outside the ring, you know?
Yeah, seems to be I know him a little bit. And like I said, he's at the VA, and now I have a contact there if I ever need him.
He's in good shape, too.
Yeah.
Throwing a lot of punches.
I wonder how much weight he loses in a 4-round fight. 10 pounds, maybe?
He might, yeah.
He's sweating up a storm, that's for sure.
But he's not tired, Bob.
No.
I mean, he's really like, he looks pretty fresh. And this kid, Max de Silva, he's a good opponent. You know, for a guy with only 3 fights.
Oh, look at him get in there. He's just
look at this.
throwing him left and right, and Kevin's trying to hold him up. I don't know where the energy came from Max, but he's got it. Oh, did he get him? Yeah, he got him with that uppercut.
That was a good fight. I liked
That
it.
was a good one, and then one punch can end it. There it is.
We have the time of 2 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 3. Your winner by knockout victory and still undefeated, Kevin Big Gulp Nagle.
We did have temperature.
Sometimes it's hard to know where to start when the cycle never stops. You're not alone. Visit maketheconnection.net to learn more.
In a trim and ready 170.5 pounds. Tonight he makes his professional debut, coming to us from nearby Boston, Massachusetts. Please welcome Milton Noleto. And his opponent across the ring, boxing out of the blue corner to my right, wearing white, orange, and black, and weighing in at trim and ready, 166 3/4 pounds. Undefeated as a pro, 2-0 with both of his wins coming by way of knockout. He comes to us from the great fighting city of Fall River, Massachusetts. Please welcome Vicious Anthony Vieira.
He's got some people up from the Bedford supporting him today.
Gentlemen, we don't move rules.
This should be interesting. Vieira, I'll tell you, I mean, way back when he was like 12 years old. Good fighter.
Good. These punches are good. Touch him up now if you want to. Good luck to both of you. Come on the bell.
Trained by David Mahmoud. Actually, he fought for me as well. He was a good fighter himself back in the day.
Boy, everybody's fought for you in New England. Either fought for you or against you guys.
Well, I mean, you know, back then there were only a couple of us.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
You know?
Back when we had the two of the greatest boxing writers in the world.
Yes.
Ron Borges from the Globe and then George Kimball from the Herald.
And yourself?
No. I was a publicist. They were different.
Yeah, they were great.
They were great columnists.
George Kimball, God bless him, huh?
Oh boy, stories with George. Too many.
He always knew how to twist things around. He was good creative writer, you know?
He was very, very talented. Ron just wrote a book on, he's wrote several books. In and out of boxing, still dabbles in it a little bit. We're all getting older and taking it a little easier.
Oh, yeah.
It's a tough sport, not even for people who don't fight.
Yeah. Vieira looks good right here. Look at him.
Yeah, he looks crisp. His punches are nice and crisp.
Strong. He actually came down a weight. He was fighting a little heavy in his last fight. So he's working his way down, actually.
He looks like a fighter, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
The way he moves.
No, I'm telling you, Bob, this kid was a good little fighter, like probably 10 years old when he was up by Jim. You know, and then he left and I don't know exactly where he went, but, you know, just reappeared recently, the past few years, you know. Fundamentally really good.
I was just going to say, he knows what he's doing. His feet, his hands, his body, everything's looking good.
This kid's a good fighter. This kid's going to do well.
And he's a southpaw, and a lot of people don't like fighting southpaws, that's for sure.
This other kid's an MMA fighter.
Oh, okay.
MMA background, you can tell.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm looking at his feet now.
Yeah. You know they square up.
Yep. They don't really sit in their punches like a boxer either. But they're dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
I asked one time,
body,
I said, in the middle of a fight and you get hit, do you all of a sudden think you're back in an MMA fight and you start kicking? And they said, no. You train not to do that. A nice first round for Anthony.
You know, overall, these fights were competitive tonight.
Yeah.
In my opinion, me and Bob were talking, like, you got everything you know it takes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got a lot of great skills. You obviously get your weight down a little more is definitely going to be, you know, much more effective for you. You know.
It's like Steve kept yelling at me. It's like, where was the head movement?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm getting caught over the top on punches that I would usually roll. You know.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was surprised how tough the kid was. He was tough though. I hit him with some serious shots.
Yeah.
You know.
You caught him good at the end there.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
I had to do that combo. He said, you got to put 3 punches together, you know?
And honestly, you need rounds in this business.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying, too. I started feeling better as time goes on, and that's the sparring. Like, I spar with Steve Coaster, he's my coach. We spar for a 15-minute round sometimes, you know?
We got a body shot that put Noleto down. Kevin, it seems appropriate that a veteran should win and this weekend. Talk to us a little bit about the pride that goes into that, being a veteran.
Oh, being a veteran, it's like encapsulated my whole life. I came back from Iraq, I was a mess. And the GI Bill, I went back to school with my now ex-wife. I went to nursing school, and they paid for it. And, you know, I'm also a disabled veteran, so I get all my care at the VA. And eventually I was able to get that degree and go work at the VA as a psych nurse. So being a veteran encapsulates my whole life. All the close friends I have are veterans here, you know.
Wow,
now you started boxing, then you had to stop.
Well, my ex-wife.
Tell the story.
She was right. She was in the neurobiology program at, Boston University.
Oh,
studying, you know, she was with dementia stuff. So I fought in the gloves in 2009 and lost in the semifinals. And she said, if we're going to have kids, you can't box. So we got divorced last year.
I said your first thing in the
She
gym.
came to my first fight with her boyfriend. It was great.
Oh, my
so
goodness.
now she's not upset because now I could just be the ex-husband in the league, you know?
That's a great
You
story.
love boxing? Like, just, are you going to continue on? You want to do this?
Chris is the captain of the ship. So it's whatever he wants me to do, I'm going to go along. So yeah, I'm going to continue, you know, especially if I can get my condition. I mean, we were talking about even fighting in December and getting, like, you know, at least 10 fights next year or two, you know.
I'd love to see it, man.
We're going to work our way out. It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy how you follow me.
Yeah,
I love
that
that.
was 2002 or 3.
Wow.
You had an amateur pro-am there. Yeah, it was awesome. So, and your brother, I fought in his gym a bunch of times with his fighters. So
we appreciate you, man. Really.
Thanks, guys.
We mentioned that you had 2 pretty good guys in your corner tonight.
Oh, Ryan and Beth.
Yep. So,
I mean, Vakosh is like, you know, you know, he was right about that combination. I kept doing 2 punches. When I threw the 3 punches, it took it out. You know what I mean?
he has all the tools. Now he's got to make up for lost time. This fight topping off a 6-fight card that's been very entertaining. Fans have really gotten into it here, and it's ending on a good one. This young man.
It definitely turned out to a fun night of boxing.
Yeah,
Bob, you
yeah.
know?
What's better than a fun night of boxing, Rich?
Yeah.
Although it's messing me up a little bit because I'm thinking it's Saturday. It's Friday.
Yeah, I know. I thought Vieira was going to have his way, you know, one-sided, but this kid's fighting back.
A nice body shot. Oh, hit him again. He said, hit me again in the body. I don't care. Keep doing it. Here we go. We're having fun in there.
Nice for nice.
Oftentimes it's difficult fighting a southpaw that the feet catch, but so far so good. They haven't. What's that? Ooh, keep your hands up at all times,
He
young
did
man.
kind of catch him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful body shot right there.
Ooh.
I don't want him to stop this fight. I want to keep it going. Wow, she dig hard, boy.
Yeah, he's digging in now. He wants to end it. He can smell it.
Nice shot.
Oh, overhand right. That's it.
I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to be in a war. I don't know what it's like to be so far away from my family. And I don't know what it's like to be the one who stays home. But I do know. I do know this. No matter how patriotic you are, or how loving you are, being in a military family can be harder than anyone knows. If you're feeling at a loss, you're not alone. There's help. If you need to talk to someone, please call this number. It's confidential and free. Your family needs you. We need you. Thank you for your service.
We have the time. 2 minutes of round number 3. Referee Jackie Morrell waves a halt to the action. Your winner by knockout victory and still undefeated, Vicious Anthony Vieira.
Thanks for ringing out to John Vina, for Granite Chin Promotions, myself, Bob Trigger, and Rich Capiolo. Good night and thank you.